All right, do you ever want to put one of these leather pouches on your bike? If you got an Indian chieftain, I'm going to show you how to do it today. So we're going to be removing this screw from here, and there's actually a screw up underneath the gas tank you're going to take off too, and you'll see it right up underneath here where my finger is in here. There is a 6mm hex nut. This is a 4mm. Then we're going to take the sides off, which we have removed the sides here. Sides simply pop off in case you haven't. Then we're going to remove the seat. We're taking this right here is a 6mm. Looks like this right here. Remove that out from the side of the seat. You certainly remove the back, and then we're going to take the entire seat off, and we'll get to the second step of this. Coming up here, how to put this bag on. So now you got the seat away from the bike. It's a real good time to get in here and put your microfilament cloth to work on some of this dirt that's underneath here that you can't get to when the seat is on it. So that's the next step. Next, we're going to be removing this pin out of here. We're going to be taking this whole cover off with the 2 hex bolt screws I talked to, Allen key screws here, 4mm here and 6mm up in the front. We're going to remove this off here next. So now that you've released the bolts, taken all the bolts off, you're going to lift this seat off. You literally lift straight up, come up off with it, you'll rock it back and forth and pull it back away from the tank. And once you get it away from the tank, you lift it and separate it from the bike. It's pretty simple. Okay, so you have the strap going up here underneath this. Now you have to release this screw here. We're going to take this one out, this rear to the tank here, and the other one up front you can loosen. And when you loosen it, it literally comes off the front here. You can see up underneath here, there's a lip that goes over top of that screw right there. See that screw right in here? And this lifts forward, slides forward, and comes off there. There you can kind of have a good idea of what it looks like in there. Get up underneath here. Hopefully give you an idea. It's hard to focus on it up in there, but it is literally that lip just goes out, pulls out from the front of it. And then you have this separated, and okay, as you get to this part, and you're going to remove these hex bolts, a 4mm here and a 6 up front. You can actually slide that forward once you get the 6 loosened up. You're also up underneath here, I don't know if you can see these or not, but you're going to need a, they don't say it too much in the instruction, but there's a, well, it's about a 3mm, but it's actually a star head. So you're going to need a 3mm star head for these up here. Now save these too, you're going to need these. All right, I'm doing this one-handed, so here's the easiest way to do it. Take this whole piece, slide it forward and down, and you're going to come clear off the tank, and then you can see the underside. This is the easiest way to get to it. And this is where I just took off the, I took off this piece here. This was on here, so remove those 2 screws right here, pull this one off, and we're going to put the other new case on right in its place. So this is going to actually go up in here. So as I pull this tag off, of course, we're going to put this in its place. All right, so working upside down, we put this back in. You got to make sure you get these lips right underneath the lips of these things. This will be a nice snug fit going up into here. This is upside down. This is a really good time for you to clean off that tank too around here. Now I've got matte white paint, so you don't want to do too much to it, but you can actually see if you look really close the outline of where that was after, I don't know, 8,000–10,000 miles of riding it. So it's a good time to clean that off while you got that off there. All right, I'm going to show you. Now remember, up underneath here, I got to get up under here to show you. This part up underneath here is actually, there's a lip that has to go on. And you have to get that lip back in there, and it's going to get solid up on top of it. So you got to make sure you're above and below the washers, and then you're going to tighten this up last. This 6mm up in here, you're going to tighten it up last. So once you come back out here so you can see, get an idea of where we are, this right here should be lining up with that base hole underneath here, that snap right there, and that snap will place right into that hole. You'll know right away that it fits when that's right over top of that snap. So you got to give this a little bit of force, and then right up here on the front of this tank, see that bolt right there? That you know that you're in there. See that right there? So we'll get that lined up. We'll get this lined up, put our new dart tag in, or whatever that little thing is, comes with the package. All right, we got the screw in place here. This is, you gotta make sure this was lined up really good. And then this is the clip that goes in here. Now some people say you can save these, and there's a lot to those, and they're just going to clip down there. But why worry? Check inside your pouch. Check in here. Should be a plastic bag, and in that plastic bag it should be okay. So now your bag's installed. It's nice and solid on there. Carry your phone, whatever you want to carry down inside there, some keys, maybe your key fob while you're riding around. This is the time that you take to go ahead and clean this baby up. You got a lot of dirt that's going to be underneath there. Before you put the seat and the sides back on, go ahead and wipe that down, get it clean, and get ready for the road. All right, now once you're sure both sides are snug, pull up on both sides, make sure both sides are snug. They're held down by those lips. You come back and you replace the plastic washer underneath this, because you want that underneath this seat here so that it does not scratch your paint when you're putting your seat on and when you're locking your seat into place. That rubber washer will protect, and then you slide this one into it, and there we go. And we'll get the other side bolts on, and she'll be reassembled. Oh, and one more thing. You know that strap that you had up there, the old strap? Don't throw it away, because guess what? If you know somebody that is a good leather stitcher, you can take that old strap that was right there and make yourself one heck of a can huggy, an Indian can huggy right there. So get yourself a friendly leather stitcher and have them wrap around a can for you. It's a great way to end the tank bag edition for the Indian Chieftain. This is the 2017. Pretty simplistic, and hope it helped you out. So if you got any more questions, feel free to comment below, and share this video with your other Indian friends. And if you get a chance, subscribe to my channel. Hit that little bell down below too, so that you can be alerted when I upload other items about Indian motorcycles, motorcycles in general, and things to do on a motorcycle. This is Jimdian Ohio Jimbo, signing out.